This is the Slow Wardrobe. Come and have a look. Welcome to episode 111 of the Slow Wardrobe podcast. My name is Linda. In this episode, I'll give you an update on my knitting and crochet antics of the last 2 weeks before we dive headlong into the introduction of 3 new colors of Layercake Cocoons, love tops, as well as baggies. But before then, first, some knitting and crochet news. I have, as I was in the last 2 weeks, been completely monogamous working on my crocheted Bohemian Rhapsody. It's hanging here. It's not officially completely finished yet. I still have about this much, about 10 inches or so to go, and then it's at its official length, but you're getting a pretty good idea of what it looks like in its finished state. And I am besotted with it. I love it. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Bohemian Rhapsody is a crochet pattern for a multicolored, multi-sized granny square scarf, as you can see, crocheted out of lace weight yarn that was dyed by Andy Luik. She was the main dyer, or the only dyer, at Renaissance Dyeing, which was a French-based, English or British little dyeing studio. Andy has sold Renaissance Dyeing, and I give you the name of the new owners, proprietors. I think it's called Lanolin or not Lanolin. I've forgotten exactly what it is, but I'll put it down here because the sets of 75 colors of 25 meters each of the lace weight yarn, all dyed with natural dyes, are still available. So if you want to work with one of these magical sets, then that is a possibility. I don't know exactly what the deal is with the pattern, with this particular pattern, but I know that for a fact that the sets of 75 colors that this is made up out of is still available. So if I can find out anything about the pattern, I'll put it down here as well. But anyway, that's as far as I got with it. Nearly done. I expect in the next 2 days or so I will have finished it. I managed to crochet with my furious crocheting at the moment between half a block and 1 block a day. And I only have 2 more blocks to go. So before the week is out, I will have done this and I can return to the knitting of my stripy jumper that was loosely based, at least the start of it was based on a very unusual pattern by Junko Okamoto. More about that next time, when I'm sure I'll be able to feature that jumper again in all its glory. For those of you curious about what I'm wearing, this was a cardigan that I knitted, basically following my own pattern and my own sizing about a year ago. I'll put the episode number or numbers where I talk about this cardigan in detail down below if you want to know more about it. I won't rehash that all now for the regular viewers because they'll get bored. Meanwhile, though, let's move over to the Layercake section. Apologies that the knitting and crochet bit is so short this time, but as you can see, if I hold it up like this, you can see a lot more of it still. I've just been working on this and it's quite a size by now, quite a feat. So the only other thing to point out is that this obviously is one of the new Cocoon colors, and I've combined it here with a pair of my own baggies that are in the turmeric linen cross weave that we had a couple of years ago. And I wanted to show you that the turmeric cross weave linen matches the turmeric cocoon. So more about that in detail, because this is going to make a comeback soon in the next section. But I didn't have these with me when I when I recorded the cocoon section. So this is a bit of a preview of something that I'm talking about in the next section. But turmeric in linen and turmeric in cocoon are a beautiful match. So that's it for knitting and crochet. Well, no knitting and lots of crochet this time. Over to Layercake and the new cocoon colors. Enjoy. So they're here. They have dropped 3 new colors of the Layercake cocoons. I am wearing the exact same outfit that I opened the newsletter with last Friday. This is the color turmeric, and for those of you who have the linen color turmeric in your wardrobe, you will find that this is almost a complete match. I can't show it to you because I don't have any turmeric garments here. I have a pair of turmeric baggies at home, but I completely forgot to bring them in, so I do apologize. But I can promise you, turmeric linen, the turmeric linen cross weave, and turmeric in the baggies, in the cocoons, are a wonderful combination. So I'm wearing the outfit here, a size 1 love top in turmeric and a size 1 large or size large long in the turmeric baggies, and I'm wearing that with a size 2 smock, my own smock in black currant. And as you can see, in terms of color, it's a wonderful combination. Of course, these colors are pretty much at opposite ends of the color spectrum, so that makes them a really, really pleasant combination, a pleasant contrast. And I'm going to take you through a selection of different Layercake linen colors and show you how they really compare with the new cocoon colors. In some cases really complement each other, in some cases really contrast, to give you an idea of how you can fit any of these 3 colors into your own wardrobe if you're interested. So love tops and baggies. The love tops available in the 5 sizes from 00 to 3, and the baggies available in the small regular, the large regular, and the large long. So first change of outfit. A a small check was one of the first fabrics that I thought of to combine with the turmeric cocoon. And as you can see, there are lots of different golds and goldy greens in the small check that are perfect in combination with the turmeric. So what I'm wearing here is the size 2 tulip dress in the regular length, and I've kept the baggies on, of course, as well as the love top. And just to mention, with the tulip, the tulip dress, I try to say that every time, because the armholes are a little bit higher in the tulip dress. If you're right on the cusp in between sizes, between the size that you wear, for example, in the tunics, and then moving over to a dress, if you're right on the cusp, then size up for the tulip dress. When in doubt, look at the fit guide on the product page, but it's also that you can wear this with less underneath as a proper summer sundress when the temperature heats up. But of course, it's perfect as a tunic, as a shift over the top of a cocoon like this one, or a blouse, for example. One of our shirts would go really well. But sticking with the cocoons for today as underpieces, as well as combinations with other colors. Speaking of other colors, one of the colors that I wanted to show you right next to this turmeric color is the chartreuse, because of course both are yellowish colors, but I want to show you how very, very different turmeric is from the chartreuse. So here is turmeric combined with a chartreuse short duster. And in fact, this duster is, apart from showing and talking about the colors, just the shape of it with that longer back and the shorter front is a really good example in combination with a cocoon set of how quickly you can dress up a very simple jersey cocoon set with what you throw over a duster like this, either a shorter one or a longer one. Of course, you can have one with the ties so it stays closed if you prefer that. But it really dresses up the outfit in a very simple and effective way. So back to the colors, what you can see of comparing the turmeric to the chartreuse is that the chartreuse is a very cold, very acidic yellow with a green tint in it, and the turmeric is much more towards a warmer, almost tobacco brown. It really goes in the direction of a fawn color, slightly in the direction of a brown. It's definitely still a golden yellow, which is why I've called it turmeric rather than tobacco, for example. It really is a yellow, but it's a really deep, dark yellow. So talking about tobacco, we had some very popular colors a couple of years ago in that direction that were crossweaves of a tobacco with different colors. You may remember them. One was turmeric, she said, pointing at chartreuse. One was turmeric in the linen, one was saffron with a soft orange, and one was called mixed spice, which was a tobacco color and then shot with the blue of magpie. I'm going to show you mixed spice next to the turmeric of the cocoons, because there's mixed spice, a new batch of mixed spice on the horizon. Here's the first one. So mixed spice is back this spring with a vengeance, and here you see it as a long duster with ties, and look how glorious that is in combination with the turmeric. So looking at this up close, that tobacco color is only a tinge browner than the turmeric of this set. But when you look at like down the fabric, as I always encourage you to do when you're looking at the cross weaves, then you see that the two really are quite close. And as a result, the yellow in the turmeric really makes the yellow and brown color in the mixed spice linen, crossweave linen, really makes it jump out. It really makes it sing. It's a wonderful combination. So even though I'm rushing ahead and giving you a sneak peek of a pre-order that's coming up very soon in the dusters, I just wanted to show you how well this goes. In case you already have it in your wardrobe, you may have mixed spice. Of course, we made it in the love dress, for example. So a love dress in mixed spice combined with one of these cocoon sets. You can then, of course, I'll show you some love dresses in a minute with other cocoon tops. You can then fold over the sleeves and have the edging, the cuff of the love top showing, and of course you get the baggies peeping out at the bottom. So a love dress together with a cocoon set is a wonderful combination. Show you more in a minute. So if you have some mixed spice already at home, then turmeric is a beautiful combination, color combination to add to that. If not, more mixed spice on its way, and in this case with the dusters that we're going to do this spring, the mixed spice is going to be in our medium weight rather than our heavier sturdy weight. So on to the next combination, because I've got more to show you in combination with this turmeric outfit. For all the fans of our green layer cakes, here is a tabard in apple. This is the brighter of the greens that we have, apple green, very popular color. So I thought I'd better show that in combination with the turmeric. Lovely combination, I think. So let's move on after showing apple and the freshness that brings to the turmeric. I think both of them together are a wonderful springtime outfit. But let's move back to the opposite end of the spectrum and show you fig. I've already showed you a blackcurrant, which of course has really got a lot of depth to it. But what about fig, which is a little bit softer? How does that sit against the turmeric? Let's have a look. A bit softer, a bit more muted, but no less effective. Fig in combination with turmeric. Cocoons, wonderful outfit, I think. Again, it's just, you'll see throughout, just having a cocoon set that is all one color, a little bit like the a grey one right next to me here, which of course has got the summery vest. I've got some summery vests on show. On all the way on my left, your right, is one of the silver colored vests over the top of a black play suit, and then on top of that one of the new love tops in turmeric. And then because the sweep of the love top and the sweep of the hemline of the vests are the same, it's just that the vest of course is longer, you get a beautiful color contrast of that band of contrasting color going all the way around, which makes a lovely outfit. And of course in terms of width, they're very nicely matched, so it's as if you're wearing a tunic with a band of different color at the bottom. And then of course you can swap them around and have the vest on top of the love top for a different look and a different emphasis, a different color balance of the different shades that you are building up your outfit out of. But back to what I'm wearing. The fig in combination with turmeric. There's one more color that we've just run in the love dresses, brick, which I'm very keen to show you as well in combination with the turmeric, because the two look wonderful together, even though the colors that they're made up of are not exactly the same. I'll show you. Just look at this. A brick love dress in a size 1 regular over the top of my size 1 love top and my long large baggies in the turmeric. And look how these two love each other. I have the opportunity here, of course, to do the thing with the cuffs of bringing out a little bit more turmeric on the edge of my sleeves by folding them over like that and then mirroring the turmeric that of course I've got at the bottom coming back in my trousers and on the neckline peeping out just above the dress. But the most important thing is that the dress is made up out of a soft red and that bright, happy, bright apple green that I just showed you in the tabard. And the two together end up making an orangey brick-like color that is not that far away from the turmeric. And as a result, they look beautiful together. Now, of course, it is that freshness and the greenness in the brick that gets brought out by the turmeric. So let me combine this dress with our second color, Sangria, a deep, deep dark red, and see what that does to brick, because of course that'll bring out the red rather than the green. Let's have a look at the contrast between those two. Here's the second color, Sangria, almost completely covered of course by the love dress that I just had on as well, the brick love dress, which has got that red in it, which is very close to the color of the Sangria Cocoon set. So same story again. I can have a little bit more of the Sangria peeping out, but another match made in heaven really. Seeing these two colors next to each other, especially when viewed up close, is just fabulous. Sangria and brick, really nice combination. But let me show you which other colors the Sangria color is close to or contrasts with in the Layercake lineup. Here comes the red cross weave first. Here is a size 1 mini tabard in the red crossweave. And the red in the crossweave on its own is slightly lighter than the red that makes the sangria cocoon, but because the red crossweave is a crossweave with black, of course it tones down the red and it makes a beautiful combination with the sangria. The richness and the depth of the sangria color you can see back in the red crossweave linen. Now, the other thing that I wanted to point out is that you can see the difference in length, both front and back, between the love top and the mini tabard. And of course, there's no contrast in color here, but it's a really nice combination, a really nice example of playing with different lengths and different layers within Layercake by wearing a love top with a mini tabard over the top. And then if those 3 garments all have different colors, the baggies, the love top and the mini tabard, then of course you get these little bands and little pops of different color coming out in different places, whereas at the front you've got the point of the mini tabard covering your stomach very nicely. No coincidence there. But, you know, it really creates different focal points within the outfit if you play with colors. So if you have a mini tabard and you have love tops, have a play with them and see how you can combine them, maybe in ways that you hadn't thought of before. So that was red. Let me show you some other colors, other Layercake colors that go beautifully with sangria. Here is blood orange. Showing it to you because blood orange is a cross weave of magenta, which of course is pink, and orange. And you may think, like, pink and orange and then wearing it with red. But of course the pink and the orange make a reddish orange, hence the blood orange name, which in turn goes beautifully with the deep blood-like color of sangria. So this is blood orange with the sangria. And now let me quickly pop back into the small check tulip dress that I had on before, because the small check, as per usual, goes with all the colors, whether it's the turmeric or the sangria, or coming up later on, the nice bright teal. Here comes the small check again. So here is the small check with sangria, and see how different the colors in the small check dress look just by combining it with a different base color behind it. And same would happen again if I grab one of the other checks. Let me see what happens if I combine sangria with the large new check, for example, which doesn't have any red in it. Why not try? Yes, I really like it, I must admit. The sangria really boosts and emphasizes the purple, the reddish purple that forms the basis of black currant, because of course black currant is a blend of this purple and black. When you just see this purple by itself, you can see what a red purple it is, and that is of course boosted by the sangria, and by having one color for the entire outfit as a backdrop, whether it's this or the turmeric, I could do that with, or I will swap it in a second for the teal. It's because it is all one color, and because the colors in the large new check have bluish and greenish and reddish in it, they go really well with each other. As per usual in the Layercake color story, you can almost pick blind. So let me show you that and move over to set number 3, the teal. And here it is. Arguably the brightest of the 3 colors, teal. And I thought, well, before I cover it again with other Layercakes, let me just show you the outfit in its full glory. Of course, the love top is a little bit shorter on me than it is on most people because of my height. But you can see how it kind of skims my hips very nicely in the back, even with my height. And then a little bit shorter in the front, size 1 and the long large baggies again wearing with it, and nice and bright color, isn't it? When you see it like this in the light, really like it. But let me combine it again with some of the teals as well as some contrasting colors in the Layercake spectrum, so you can see how you may or may not fit it into your own wardrobe. Here comes the first one. Okay, the first outfit immediately contradicts what I just said. I am going to show you teal colors from the Layercake spectrum, but I just remembered that I said I would put the large nude check over the teal and show you how different it looks from seeing it over the top of the sangria. So here is the large nude check, which of course has got dark teal in it, in combination with the nude teal cocoon. Now I'll move over to teal layer cakes. Here's one of our most popular ongoing colors in the tunics, peacock. It is a cross weave of our apple green that you saw me in before when I was wearing the apple tabard, and teal linen. So of course the teal is being picked up beautifully by the teal cocoon, and again you get that effect of looking along the surface of the cross weave linen and seeing the teal popping out against the green of the cross weave. So peacock in combination with teal cocoon. Let's move on to the next one. This is the teal herringbone. I thought, my gosh, I haven't shown you any herringbone. Teal herringbone, of course, the teal in the herringbone is almost identical, virtually identical to the teal of the cocoons, but then it's cross-woven with natural undyed linen, which is why you get that softer, lighter look. And I've actually put the herringbone over the top of the teal cocoon baggies. So again, if it's still quite nippy out, then putting a cocoon underneath a pair of linen baggies is just the most glorious feeling, because you get the extra weight of the linen, but you get the feel of the super soft and stretchy jersey of the cocoons against your skin. So the two together just feel fantastic. It's so snuggly. And of course, nice combination with the teal top. But let's keep going. I had a pistachio love dress lined up, and I'm going to show you that both with and without these teal herringbone baggies, because what a discovery. I just literally just noticed, having lined them up on the rack, the beautiful combination of pistachio linen and teal herringbone. I'll show you now. So wearing the teal herringbone with the pistachio together was not actually part of the plan, but when I just saw them on the rack next to each other, I realized that they are really, really exciting when worn together. So I thought I have to show you that. The lighter color in the pistachio, of course, mirrors the lighter color in the herringbone, but they both have a tealy feel about them, which is why I wanted to show the pistachio in combination with the teal cocoon. So let me drop the herringbone baggies again and show the teal cocoon set as a backdrop for pistachio. Here we go. So soft and muted and very bordering on shy pistachio with a very soft wash of a tealy green in it, boosted by the bright teal of the cocoons. I think wonderful combination, lovely, staying in the same kind of side of the spectrum, and really effective to give the pistachio a little bit of a boost if you are minded that way. Of course, you could take it the other direction by going with the grey, for example. You could wear a grey love top and grey cocoon baggies, and then wear the pistachio over the top. And then, of course, the whole thing becomes a much more muted, much paler, and much more modest combination of colors, but no less effective, because the grey of the cocoons would bring out the duck egg blue in the pistachio color. But let's keep going. There's one other love dress that I had in the winter rainbow color collection that I just launched for the love dresses. There's another color that has got teal in it that I want to show you together with the teal cocoon. And of course, it's royalty. Here it comes. A royalty love dress in the size 2 regular, so a bit more loose and relaxed on me, just the way I like it. And in a cross weave of teal, the same teal that you see in the cocoon here, but then cross woven with the purple that is in black currant. So the effect of the black currant purple on the teal is to pull the dress in the direction of blue, of course, but having then the teal of the cocoon pop out and boost the teal in the dress, you can see that it has an effect of on the dress and how it shows. And yes, it's still blue, but you can clearly see the teal shimmer in there. Beautiful effect, I think. I love how those different colors bring out different elements in the cross weaves that you combine them with. And that's what, of course, I've tried to show. Now, the one check that I haven't shown you specifically was the large bright check. That has all 3 of the colors, the turmeric and the teal and the red in it in spades. So any of those 3 colors will go with any of your large bright check garments that you may already have. So I'm going to leave it at this. It's long enough again as it is. If you have any questions about the new cocoon colors, which you'll see me wear in different combinations in weeks to come as well. Of course, I've shown them here as complete outfits because I'm introducing them and showing them against the other linens in the Layercake selection. But of course, you can swap and change tops and bottoms and wear different colors with each other, like I've shown a little bit on my left, your right, on the mannequins. The ongoing promotion is still there on the cocoons, so you automatically get a discount at checkout, 10% if you buy 2 cocoons, 15% if you buy 3, or 20% off if you buy 4 or more. And that goes across the entire cocoon range, not just the new love tops and baggies, but also the anytime tops, the vests, and the play suits. If you have any questions about them, give me a shout. I know that I'll be starting to run out of colors, and we'll be making new ones as soon as we can. It's not quite as flexible as the linen because, of course, the linen we make here on site, whereas the cocoons are made in batches on specific machines that are suitable for jersey garments. We don't have those in-house, so the fabric and the patterns are being sent away for that. So that's why it goes in batches. So if we're running in and out of stock of different colors, I do apologize. I'm literally, as a business, still not big enough to keep a steady flow going. I can't even pay myself a steady flow yet, so still trying to grow to a level where I can support both myself and all of your requests. So we keep going, we slowly keep climbing up. It's still going well, so this is not a plea in any way. It's going all right, but it's just to explain that, you know, I'm not big enough yet to keep that flow of especially the cocoons in a way that I can guarantee a stock of all sizes at all times, especially with the breadth of colors that I do. So that's another thing. I do have some more of the fabric in those 3 colors, so I should be able to do a second production run if I'm starting to run out. But after that, I don't know whether I'll be able to bring those colors back again. There's a supply issue around the fabric as well at the moment I'm trying to solve. So if you can, put your hands on some just to avoid disappointment more than anything else. But apart from that, ask me questions about combinations of colors. I will send you photographs if you want to see different colors against each other. Of course, I have the sample service still there, although I don't have the jersey fabrics here, so I can't send you samples of the jersey. I hope that's not a problem, but I can send you photographs of the jersey combined with the different linen cross weaves, and I hope that's helpful. That's it for now. Big burst at the end. I hope I'll see you again soon. Thank you for watching.